When visiting Flom on a cruise ship, the cruise companies have their own list of excursions. Several of them last the whole day and are rather expensive. Many of the cruise guests choose to explore the village on their own instead. Without an overview of the many things to do, it's easy to spend the day in the local souvenir shops or just stay put on board the ship. Nothing wrong with that, but Flom has so much more to offer. In this video, we recommend some exciting activities for the cruise tourists visiting Flom and the surrounding area. We've sorted the activities after their estimated duration: under 2 hours, from 2 to 4 hours, and 4 more hours, starting with the shortest ones. 2 hours or less. The Flåm Railway Museum. Learn the story about the amazing railway and how it was built. Watch old locomotives and equipment. The museum is located in the center of Flom and next to the end station. Beer tasting in the Viking Longhouse of Eiger microbrewery in the center of Flom. Try the local stone-baked pizza in an old converted railway wagon in Torget Cafe. Buy pastry and traditional Norwegian cinnamon buns at Flom Bakery and do some people watching from a bench in the village. A lot of people from all over the world visit Flom every day. Visit the factory outlet of Aurlandsskoen, a well-renowned Norwegian shoe factory in Flom. And, as we mentioned, do shopping in one of the huge souvenir shops in the village. Two to 4 hours. Rent a Renault Twizy, a small electrical car for 2 people. Recommended routes: up to Stegastein viewpoint in Åland. Follow the tracks of the Flåm Railway into the valley towards Myrdal. Visit Undradal with the old stave church. More about Undradal later. Ride the famous Flåm Railway from Flom to Myrdal and back. The trip lasts about 1 hour each way and stops for a few minutes at a breathtaking waterfall where Hulda dances in the shadows of the mountains. Rent a bike and go for a ride up the valley towards Myrdal with magnificent mountains and waterfalls. Bike rentals just next to the railway museum. Visit Stegastein viewpoint above Åland, about 20 minutes drive from Flom. Very cool architecture and a fantastic view over the Fjord. Ask in the tourist center in Flom to find the best transportation. About 2 hours is enough. Bring some pastries from Flom Bakery and have lunch with an amazing view. Hiking to Brekkafossen waterfall, about 5 kilometers, beautiful view over Flom, also available with a guide. Fjord safari. Explore Unesco's World Heritage site, Fjord, in a high-speed rib boat with a certified driver in search of eagles, seals and small dolphins. Different tours from 1.5 to 4 hours. All necessary equipment is included in the ticket. Departure from Flom Harbour. Fjord cruise at Unesco World Heritage site, Fjord, by the hybrid vessel Vision of the Fjord. Disembark in Gudvangen and return with bus to Flom through 2 very long tunnels, or make a round trip with Vision of the Fjords. Combine the fjord cruise with a visit to the Viking Valley of Gudvangen and experience Viking history and culture. Open every day from early May to mid-October. Go from Flom with Vision of the Fjords, as mentioned earlier, or by bus, one of the other tourist boats, or the old ferry. More information at vikingvalley.no. 4 or more hours. Ride the Flom Railway to Myrdal or one of the small local stations and walk back to Flom. From Myrdal is about 20 kilometers, so adapt the walking distance to your own fitness. Rent a bike in Flom and bring it with you to Myrdal on the Flåm Railway and ride back to Flom on the last part of the famous Rallarvägen. You may have to reserve a bike ticket on the Flåm Railway on the internet before the ship's arrival in Flom on crowded days. Use visitflam.no to book. A visit to Underdal, the small remote village by the Fjord, which was used by Disney as a model for Arendal, Elsa's village in the movie Frozen. The village can be reached by boat or car. Local tour operators arrange a half-day trip to the village, but you can also rent a Renault Twizy and go by yourself. We hope our tips can help you make your stay the best possible. If you want to get more tips for great places all over the world, visit our homepage allthegoodies.com or visit our YouTube channel All the Goodies. Please subscribe to All the Goodies by pressing our logo.